What do you need to succeed as a leader and manager in a hybrid workplace? In this video, I share with you the critical skills you need as a leader and manager of teams learning to navigate the hybrid work environment. I'll be right back. Welcome back. My name is Raymond Huan, and if you own a business, you are interested in business, or you wish to learn about the tips and tricks on how to operate your business better, I encourage you to click on the subscribe button that you see before you right now. Let's consider how things have significantly changed since the shifting of the traditional 9-to-5 office work environment into a more flexible setup, whether fully remote or hybrid. As I explained in two previous videos, the critical difference between these environments is the level of autonomy employees are given, specifically on who decides what, when, where, and how work is done. Managers who value and support flexibility and autonomy in the workplace are more successful in navigating through a hybrid or remote workplace for a variety of reasons. First, they get their teams what they need to succeed in their roles instead of micromanaging. Secondly, they focus on the big picture and goals instead of minding the tasks and ticking off the boxes in the to-do list. Thirdly, they genuinely care about the well-being of their team members. They see them as persons with responsibilities outside of work and respect them as individuals capable of making responsible choices. What sets apart the managers and leaders who aptly navigate through the changing work environment from those who can't are skills that allow them to see the big picture and get what they need to succeed, such as the tools, information, upskilling, and take care of their teams. Communicating proactively means relaying essential and relevant information before they are asked. This is an important skill because it focuses on preventing problems and managing complaints before they even happen. Proactive communication is essentially two skills in one. Firstly, the ability to see 2, 3, or even 10 steps ahead. And secondly, the ability to communicate what the team needs to know to manage problems before they manifest. So how do you know whether you have this skill? Well, here are some telltale signs. Firstly, your team knows what to expect of them. Your team members understand the project goals they're working on. Your team members have the information they need to succeed in their roles, or alternatively, they know how to and have access to the information they need. They don't need to be told what to do. They know what to do. Your team members begin thinking long-term and begin to be more proactive, learning these skills and by observing their manager. That's you in action. Emotional intelligence is the ability to perceive and regulate emotions. Now, why is emotional intelligence important? Because a leader's emotions impacts the morale of the team. How would you feel when you work with an angry boss who throws a fit whenever he gets mad? That sounds like an unpleasant environment to work in, doesn't it? Well, emotionally intelligent managers know that their emotions impact their team. They understand that an unkind word can demoralize the team and that a well-timed pep talk can motivate the team to push forward even when things are tough. They are emotionally and cognitively empathetic. This means that they can put themselves in their team members' shoes and see it from their perspective. They can understand why people may think or do things in a certain way, allowing them to communicate in a way that team members will understand. Emotionally intelligent leaders nurture a psychological safe working environment where team members feel heard and are seen to be safe to take risks and even fail, and most importantly, learn from these mistakes. While any work environment will benefit from a manager's emotional intelligence, hybrid workplaces require them because of how people communicate. Unlike when meeting people face to face, where people can see non-verbal cues, it's easy to misrepresent what was written on email or messaging, and it takes patience and empathy to focus on the message rather than how it was communicated. Conversely, it also takes patience and kindness to find the right words and ensure that the recipient focuses on the news without feeling disrespected. It takes more effort to nurture relationships online. It's natural to build better rapport with people we are constantly in contact with, particularly people we see daily. In hybrid workplaces, teams often don't work at the same place or time. As a manager of such teams who work remotely, you need to learn how to nurture relationships with the people you work with and become an example of how to nurture online and offline working relationships. It would help if you learned how to build trust and manage conflict. Learning how to manage relationships helps teams foster a psychologically safe working environment. Successful managers understand that team members aren't resources to be managed. Your role as a leader is to motivate them, and you do this by valuing them. Developing your proactive communication, emotional intelligence, and relationship management skills doesn't only set you up as a capable leader in a hybrid work setup. These skills are critical in making your team feel valued in your organization, motivating them to be better players. Because when team members feel valued, it encourages them to do better every time. My name is Raymond Huan. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch up with you in the next video very soon.